It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Dave.
And great to meet you.
You
and
too.
Congratulations. I want to know, as I'm watching this, I say, I think it's better than the first one.
It's a real strong sequel, I think.
It's so strong. And I told the studio that, and they're like, really, Dave? I was like, absolutely. But going back to the first one, because it's great, Academy Award winner, when it won and it was announced at the Oscars, I want to know what your reaction was.
I was so excited. I mean, I knew it should win. I thought it really deserved to win. But, you know, that category is always super strong. And the animators that make animated films like work for years and years. I was just very, very happy for the team because I know they had put in up to that point probably about 5 years of work.
When you were cast and you found out, I want to know what your reaction was. It actually be an emotion, of maybe a little anxiety. Like, I don't know, because honestly, this is a massive film.
It's huge. It's crazy. I mean, I will say I had, the story's been told, but my audition was really powerful. I like wept as, you know, Kelsey told me the story of the movie and was so moved, like playing with the character and hearing his descriptions of what everyone was going through in it. And we both cried and like in this audition talking about this story and so I left being like, wow, like that experience in and of itself was so valuable. Whether or not I get this part, I'm so grateful that I got to have that conversation. And so when I got it, I was like, oh, wow, okay, like, it just felt like that conversation was gonna get to continue, and it felt like a great, big responsibility, but also like, because of the connection that we'd made, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fine. Like, I'm just gonna operate within this space of that connection and not worry about today. You know, I did try not to get too far ahead of myself with my anxiety thinking about today and just stay there.
Is this movie kind of like therapy? And honestly, as I'm watching Inside Out 2, didn't really think that Inside Out because I was just taking everything in, but last night I'm watching this and just, everybody was crying. Like, everybody was just, it's a good cry. It's a good cry.
Well, yeah, there's kind of secret vegetables in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's an entertaining, goofy, fun adventure, big laughs, big swings. It isn't your like classic animated movie you want to watch over and over again, but there are some secret vegetables in there, which is it makes you feel your feelings, has you talk about feelings, and what Pixar does so well is it creates these, you know, modalities, these way to talk about things, so it draws the belief system, and suddenly anxiety has like a headquarters that is, you know, like thinking of the worst things that can happen. It creates these visual elements that help you connect to human beings. That's what Pixar does over and over again.
So it is therapy. And it was much cheaper to pay, you know, the movie ticket for that. Okay, final question. I want to get your thoughts on this. When you see the commercials are everywhere, the trailers are everywhere, the billboards are everywhere. Massive Disney fan, so I've got Mickey on my left leg tattoo.
Oh, awesome.
I'm a huge fan, but you're now a part, and you've been a part, but when you see the billboards, the trailers, the commercials on TV, what is your reaction? And I'm going to get your thoughts.
I think that the cool thing about being in a movie like this is I have so much faith in the movie. You don't feel the kind of exposure and vulnerability that you feel in some things. Like the story is so incredible. The team that goes into making it is so amazing. I really just feel like a supportive figure lending my voice to someone else's like vision and moment, you know?
Yes.
Like I didn't even know what the whole story was as I was performing. So it doesn't feel like nerve-wracking and crazy. It more feels like, oh, I'm so happy that this thing that I got to touch and like is entering in the world and other people are gonna get to feel it. Like it's really just joyful.
Yes, same. Pride that I'm part of this team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. It is so good to see you all.
Thank you.
I'm going to see this so many times because I'm going to take my mom, I'm going to take everybody. No, seriously, it's beautiful. So.
You're a Disney head too,
Yeah.
so that means a
I'll
lot.
show you. I know
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of here, but see right there.
Oh my
There's
God.
Nikki.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, I was running around the park yesterday. My legs are killing me.